Hello and welcome back to Off the Map Gaming. It's been a hot minute because Crystal had to make some hot water. But
I made ramen.
Hi, I'm Benz.
I'm Emily.
This
And I'm Crystal.
is the Crafter, I guess. I forgot he even existed,
I'm
honestly.
pretty sure he's like the only homie.
I'm pretty sure he is. I think he's the only one that doesn't, like, outright betray me.
Oh, I hate this.
I hate when my fuel tank full of mystical goo gets used up.
No, it's whale goo. It's whale goo. It's made of whales, I'm pretty sure.
Future Benz, take care of that for me, will ya?
What is that? Is that whale stuff?
Do I have to... Should I put this one back? There you go.
So,
Fill empty tank. There we go.
what is it?
I'm a good man.
Is it whale stuff?
No, it's like mystical, weird blue goo.
I think it's whale oil.
There you go. Put that back in there. Now what?
Thank you.
Okay, so how long do I have to wait before I can talk about cats?
Just until after this dialogue, I think. I'll go exploring a little bit, and then we can talk about cats, because, boy howdy, do we all have feelings about cats.
I don't know. I just don't know.
But this is where I get my cool mask.
Yay.
Can you see normally? Lens out of alignment. There. Better now?
Could you imagine if this was the whole game? You had to
Look,
view it
you're even getting
through this
a
weird
mask.
lens. That would suck so bad.
But our situation here is desperate. Scavenge the city for valuables, and I will resell them on the black market. That should give us the money to craft the things you need.
Oh, I see. Okay, so he's the gremlin in my back pocket that I sell copper wire to. Gotcha. Yes, let's have a look.
He's
Might
a
as well.
copper
I
wire
mean,
fiend.
let's grab some stuff. Spring razor, a trap that can be placed on nearly any surface. Rewire tool allows you to rewire circuitry and turn... Oh, okay, so this is thief. I didn't realize it at the time, but this is definitely just thief.
Huh?
The game. So, alright, I would... Oh, okay, so you have a limited number.
349
Upgrades.
coins.
Allows you to modify your view. Okay, that's helpful. Bullet capacity and bolt capacity.
Damn, that's so much money. And it took you, like, the whole first part of the game just to get that much.
Yeah, but, I mean, that's because it's the first part of the game. As you go on through the game, you get a lot more
Pickpocket
money.
everyone.
Yeah.
Kill anyone who says they don't like that.
And bone charm capacity? That's probably helpful at some point, but not right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go with crossbow accuracy. Well,
Yes.
Yeah, sure. Sounds fine to me.
Upgrade your weapons so you can upgrade everything else later.
Cool.
You
Get more
must
money.
be exhausted. I advise you
That's the
get
way to get.
sleep. Your life
Before I go get some sleep, I'm gonna do a little exploring because I know that there are a couple places around here that have neat little trinkets that I can go get. Yeah, I'm gonna look around for a bit.
You know best.
Can I go?
Let me know.
Let me leave your dialogue, you dickwad. Alright, thank you. Okay,
Let
so...
me be free.
That's a long one. I think I'm just gonna skip past that one. No, I'll not sign off on these purchases. A bag of powdered crystal, Tavian ore. What's wrong with the materials in Crystal? King Sparrow feathers. If you need feathers, sacrifice your pillow. Maybe at the academy, everything you needed was paid for by tariff and handed out willy-nilly. But this is my bar, or what's left of it, and we're operating on a budget. We're running low on oil, food, elixir, building materials, and everything else, so you've got to slow down. While I'm footing the bill, I will not approve your purchases unless... Okay, I get it. Okay, so now that I have some time, let's talk about cats, shall we?
Okay.
I don't know the plot. I don't want
There
to
isn't
know the
one.
plot.
There is no plot to cats.
Okay. That's a lie. There is.
My break
It just doesn't matter.
academy was.
Yeah,
Like, there is a story in there.
somewhere.
It just doesn't mean anything. Like, it doesn't mean anything to what's the action. Which is why it's really weird, because you're like, why are all these cats here? Why are they dancing? And there's no answer.
But just
They're in a
cats
death cult?
Having a blast.
And they're just like, I want to die for the cult.
I mean, that's one interpretation of it. The other interpretation is that maybe they're going to a better place that is not literally death. But it's hard to tell. It's very hard to tell.
Yeah. But yeah, I have a lot of feelings because I have now watched the
Stage show?
well, it's the 1998 filmed
Stage show?
stage show, which I guess is a little bit different than what you would see on like Broadway. Like they changed it a little bit.
Oh, I see.
But I kind of love it. Like it's bizarre and ridiculous, but it's a really like visually engaging
Okay, that
show.
I can't deny. It is
like the costuming is
visually
incredible.
engaging.
The dance choreography is amazing. The music is really good. And I think that all of those things make it worth watching. Like, it's just fun. Like, you just kind of sit there and you're like, this is weird.
But I'm having a good time.
Not Jellicle Cats.
Kind of loving it. All right, cool.
That song said Jellico too many times.
Jellicle.
I was like,
Jellicle.
What the
I love how you
does
call it
Jellicle
Jellico,
mean?
even though that's not at all what it is. But yeah, Jellicle cats are Jellicle cats, and Jellicle cats do what Jellicle cats do.
Please stop.
I
I hate Jellicle Cats.
Mostly just because it doesn't really make any sense, and
Yeah.
there isn't a plot.
And the word Jellicle sucks.
Like, if you like good
Why
music,
Jellicle?
good choreography,
So, actually,
and not much else, then yeah, go watch
um,
some cats. You'll have a good time.
The theory, or I guess like there's a story about how when T.S. Eliot was writing his poems that Cats is based on, he had like a little niece that would say, like she couldn't say like good little cat,
Mm-hmm.
so she would just say Jellicle cat,
Oh. Okay.
and
well,
then
let's-
instead of poor little dog, it was Pollicle dog.
Oh, okay. I get it.
So it's just like I don't know how true that is. I'm not T.S. Eliot. But okay, so I really like the stage production. I think it's fun. I think it's cute.
High energy.
It's high energy. It has a lot going on. The music's really good. I enjoy it. I enjoy it a lot. I watched the movie, and I was expecting the movie to be like 2 hours of like nightmare fuel, just the scariest thing I've ever seen. Just in the like bowels of the uncanny valley.
And I'm sure it was at one point. Hashtag release the butthole cut. But it really wasn't nightmare fuel after the re-rendering was done.
Yeah, so it actually was more boring than anything. Like, it wasn't even really hot garbage that I could, like, enjoy because it was bad. It just was boring. Like, the musical numbers were really low energy. The cast didn't really seem to know what they were doing or, like,
Why they were doing
care.
it. Yeah. Except for Grisabella.
Yeah,
Who
but, I mean, Jennifer
put on-
Hudson, like, girl...
one hell of a
Oh my gosh, she
performance.
deserved a better movie. Like, hands down. She's like the only cast member that I'm like,
That song deserves a better movie.
it's true. Memories is a beautiful song.
It's the best song. Hands down.
But
Without a doubt.
yeah, it was really weird. It was almost like Tom Hooper didn't want it to be a musical because
But
he
that's the
didn't
whole
seem super
point.
comfortable with the music part of it, because like the arrangement of the music was kind of lacking. Excuse me. The performances were like so. You had a couple people like Rebel Wilson and Dame Judi Dench and even Ian McKellen, who I would literally take a bullet for, but they couldn't sing.
Yep.
So you were like, why are you... Like, I
I
get
mean,
it. They're
Ian
like
McKellen didn't
high-profile
have a
actors.
bad voice, but
Uh-uh.
it definitely could have been
Yeah.
somebody else with a better one.
Well, and the thing
is
with,
kind of the
with
point.
Gus, the theater cat, is you kind of need the person singing about him, because that's kind of where the emotion comes from.
Yeah.
Kind of like they're, pleading
Uh,
for him because they love him or whatever.
But in the movie, it is him making his own case, and that kind of doesn't
Yeah.
work for the character. Mm-hmm. For whatever character there is of him.
Yeah.
Oh, and Mr. Mistopheles.
Oh my gosh. Oh, they did Mr. Mistopheles.
So
they
dirty.
they done him dirty.
So very dirty.
And I don't know if that's entirely to be blamed on No Homo, because that's what it felt like. I don't know why, or if it was meant to be this way, but Mr. Mistopheles in the stage show kind of just exudes like the gayest energy.
He does.
He does. And I don't know if that's
straight
just
up,
the
he
choreography
does.
that they gave him or if that's how the actor chose to play the role. But, and he's a fun character. He's not really on screen all that much, or like on stage. And he only gets one musical number, that's about him. He doesn't sing it, but they, oh my gosh, I don't know what they were thinking. Cause they turned him into this like bumbling, like awkward, like
he was like the man protagonist that gets the girl in the end, and I mean that wasn't his character to begin with, but he didn't really have one other than being magical Mistopheles, the great and powerful cat or whatever.
yeah. But yeah, they kind of just like.
Oh my god, there's so many texts in this game. Holy shit! All right, anyway, continue.
Yeah, but like. I don't know. In the movie, he was just so... He had this weird, like, awkward, like, virgin energy.
Yeah, definitely.
And I just feel like this is not this show...
And where's my cat orgy?
Yeah. First of all, Tom Hooper, where's the cat orgy? Huh? Come on. That's, like, the one thing that you need from the show.
I mean,
Let's be
even if
real.
it's, like... You know, symbolic or whatever, like it was in the stage production. You can still
They were-
put in
they
a
were-
cat
they were
orgy.
fucking. They were fucking.
They were definitely fucking. Just saying.
You could at least insinuate it, fucker.
But yeah, I was really disappointed with Mistopheles. I did not like what they did with his character. I did not like that he was like
Rum Tug Tugger was so boring.
Rum Tum Tugger was super boring, and he's another one that had this like big 1980s like gay energy.
With Mistopheles.
Yeah.
By the way.
Yeah.
They were
like,
super gay
they
for
were,
each
like,
other.
super gay for each other. But yeah, even like his musical number is my favorite in the stage production. It's like the like super fun, super groovy, and
I would say
like-
the only one in the movie that even rivaled its stage production counterpart was maybe the under the train cat. I can't remember him because he could tap dance, and
Yeah.
I was super into
Yeah.
tap dancing Scribbleshanks, even though they used it later in the movies to defeat McCavity, which was dumb, but whatever.
Yeah, that's Jesus. But yeah, I don't know. It was all just kind of like it was just boring, and I couldn't even enjoy it for like because it wasn't even at like a bad movie.
Yeah, that's the thing.
It was just like super mediocre to the point where I was like, oh,
and it could have like if you kept almost everything the same and just made it 2D animation, and we were saying
Yeah.
this throughout the entire production.
Oh yeah,
Was like-
it could have absolutely been an animated film, and it would have been so cool. And it would have been hard because I know that like Cats, the stage production, pretty much.
Hello?
Oh, you finally meet the deity.
I forgot about this.
No, I remembered. I was talking about an all-powerful, all-sentient, knowing being.
And
I was
we're gonna have to
wondering
put
when
our
we get to
cats
meet it.
conversation on pause for a minute so
Oh,
that we
boy.
can.
Your life was taken.
Oh my
Talk
god,
to
he
this
looks like
guy.
an elf.
Why does everybody
Like
in
a
this
dark elf from
resemble
fucking
something from Tolkien's universe?
Skyrim.
Days to come. For this I have chosen you and drawn you into
Actually,
the
this is more like Oblivion.
I am in the void.
I am the outside.
Welcome,
And this
welcome
is
to
my mark.
Oblivion.
There are forces in the world.
Ow, you dickbag.
You're mine now, bitch.
It's neat. It's like a sword in a
Kneel down, puppy dog.
bow and arrow or something. I don't
Use
know.
this newfound power.
That's a cool design. I like it.
Come find
If I were to get a tattoo,
Come find
Like,
me, Alex. He wants
10
you to
down the
chase
line,
his
I would think
juicy
about getting that
ass.
one. It's a really cool design. LT to execute.
I'm sorry, it always just cracks me up when you're like,
I'll get it.
if I were gonna get a tattoo, and then you have like 9 tattoo ideas,
and then I
And
don't
it's
execute on any one
buddy,
of them.
Alex, that dude was flirting.
you can't sit, you have to like, just commit. You can do it.
So now I have a magic bar. So I can...
He's playing with
oh
you.
boy, that does not go very far. Whoop.
Yay, teleporting. Oh, she's fucking dead.
Oh, that's cool. Fall. You cannot save her. Just repeat it over and over again.
You cannot save her. You cannot save her. You cannot save her.
Oh, spiritual remedy. All right. So press and hold LB.
Give up.
Press X to drink. Oh, okay. I guess I've been collecting a bunch of health potions and not even knowing it. Cool.
Nice.
Yeah, it's not straight up teleport. It's more like
Yeah.
a warp-ish kind of thing. Emily's letter. Corvo, I am very sad. They say that you're dead like mother, but I'm going to put this note in a bottle and throw it into the river because I do not believe them. Living here is very strange. I do not like it, so please come for me if you can.
At least it's not a shitty letter like that other one.
Alright, well,
Seems
Good.
like actual inner thoughts. That would be.
this is interesting. This is an interesting way to not only introduce a mechanic into a game, but also...
What is this?
There you go.
Spiritual remedy.
Womp.
Hello. But also, like, do kind of an
Bro,
information
he threw it.
dump in an interesting and very... just a neat way overall. That's a really big board. Anyway, continue. Whoop.
What? Can I talk about cats more?
Yeah, you can talk about cats again.
Okay. It was boring, and it had none of the redeeming qualities of the original. But then they tried to make it like a coherent story, and that just made it worse. So it's not even like they changed it for the better. Like
Nope.
it was just boring, and it had no. I think I would have liked it more if it had been like Nightmare Fuel.
Oh, yeah.
Like
If it was just-
furry wet dream.
If it was really bad, I
But-
would have liked it better.
Yeah, well, because I kind of compared it, like, in my head, I thought maybe it was going to be, like, Rocky Horror.
Yeah.
Because Rocky Horror is a bad movie.
Yeah,
But
just
it's
straight up.
so bad that it, like, shoots the moon and just gets good.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and, the music's great.
The music
But,
is
like,
great.
Yeah, like, that also helps. But, yeah, I kind of was secretly hoping that that's what it would be like. But no, it's just a lackluster, like,
It's sad.
yeah.
It's just a sad movie.
Yeah.
It'll make you
So-
sad.
Yeah. So yeah, just get the 1998 stage version.
Just appreciate the technical parts that went into the stage version, the music,
performances
the
are really great.
choreography. But if you're looking for a plot, stop.
Yeah, you're not gonna find. Honestly, you're not even gonna find one in the movie that they tried to
I think you'll find more of
make
one,
a
but it won't be good.
plot. Like it won't make any sense, and you won't really understand what the hell is going on, and no one has any motivations to do anything. But I mean, you know, it has like a 3 act structure, so like go for it, I guess.
I have a heart in my left hand now, and on that note, I think it's time to sign off.
I think we can wrap this up. That's disgusting.
We will see everybody in the next episode. Please like, share, and subscribe.
Or I will
Human
send you the
heart
butthole
weapon.
cut.
Don't encourage them not to.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So funny.
Anyway, we will see everybody later.
Stay safe, kids. Bye.
Good night, darlings.
Bye-bye.
This place is the end of all things, and the beginning.
What the fuck is she talking about?